Howdy ho, Andrew here. Welcome to the Onion Buns and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Oilers. Oilers versus Vegas, December 21, 2025, game 37. All right, pre-show. So, a lot of lineup changes for this game. First off, Rosevich is back. Woohoo! Merry Christmas to us. Sounds like he will slide back in on the second line with Podkolzin and Leon. But with Nobby, that can change in a split second. We've seen that happen before. That means Savoy moves to the third line. And poor Bob Stauffer is very sad about that after working so hard to try and suggest RNH be moved to the third line so Savoy could return to McDavid's line. I've said it before, I don't get it. I didn't see any chemistry at all between Savoy and McDavid, and Stauffer's still trying to push that, we need to put RNH down on the third line. Savoy's got to be in the top six. No, he doesn't. One could say poor Bobby got a lump of coal already. Ingram is in net. This one worries me, as Ingram has not been good in the AHL in Bakersfield. So let's cross fingers and hope for the best. Lazar and Regula returned to the lineup. Hudson was sent back to Bakersfield. That surprised me because Hudson was actually playing really well. So I was surprised they chose to send him back, but they did. Stastny is ill with the flu, so not in the lineup, but that was false. That's what they were saying right before the game started. Stastny was in the game. It was Stillman they sat out. So I don't know what happened there. Frederick and Tomasic are also in the press box for this game. This is a message to Frederick that he has to deliver much more than he has thus far. Tomasic seems to be on his way out from the Oilers, from all indications. I mean, I don't think he'll clear waivers. I've said that right from word go. So if they try to send him to Bakersfield, I don't see him clearing waivers and we lose him for nothing. So I wouldn't be surprised if Bowman is looking to trade him. I got to admit, I love our top six for probably the first time this entire season. RNH, McDavid and Hyman on our top line, Podkolzin, Leon, and Rosevich on the second line. I will say, however, temper your expectations for Rosevich this game as he works into game shape after his injury. So he had a few moments in this game, but you could tell there was some rust there. The big weakness remains our third line. They need to make a step up to the next level already. Our third line has not been good this season. I know Knobloch is trying to set the team up to be offense. And that didn't work, so it looks like he's now finally accepted that we need a shutdown line on the fourth line. But we still need offense, and balance, and we're not getting that balance. I think Rob Brown at the end of the game said it best. Right now we have top six and two fourth lines because our third line is just, they're playing shutdown. But we're not getting the looks that we should be getting from our third line. So that's the line that concerns me. But still, it's awesome to see a real top six for the first time this season. Go Oilers, go. Oilers are 17, 13, and 6 heading into this game. So let's get started. Period one. Rosevich with a AAA chance just a minute in. So it looks like he's come to play. Like I said, he had a few opportunities, but between those opportunities, you could see there was rust there. And that's going to take 1, 2, maybe even 3 games to work off. Oh my God, what a glorious chance for Hyman. Regula to Nurse, to Hyman, to Carter Hart's pad and post. So it hit, Hyman hit Hart like the top of his pads, bounced off the post and went outside. It's like, oh my God. How that didn't go in is anyone's guess. Oilers penalty at 14-13, Mangiapane for hooking. Oilers goal at 10:49. McDavid from Leon and Regula. Leon drops to McDavid at Vegas's blue line. McDavid puts the Jets on, goes around the Vegas players, cuts to the front of the net and tucks the puck in. 1-0 Oilers. We've seen McDavid do this time and time again. When he puts those Jets on, nobody's catching him. Oilers penalty at 9 minutes. Leon for slashing. Vegas player hits Leon from behind, sending him to the ice hard. That alone should have been a penalty. That's blindside hitting, and that's no longer allowed in the NHL. Leon gets frustrated, as we've seen Leon do, and he slashes the Vegas player. Officials ignore the illegal blindside hit and only penalize Leon with a 2-minute penalty. Vegas penalty at 7:02, hooking. Oilers goal at 5:23, R&H from Leon and McDavid. McDavid to Leon to R&H and in. It was your tic-tac-toe. Done. 2-0 Oilers. And McDavid officially takes over the league scoring race with this assist. Oiler penalty at 2:34, Mangiapane for hooking. End of the first. Shots on goal were 7-12 for the Oilers. 2-0 for the Oilers. Except for the penalties, that was very well might have been one of the best periods the Oilers have played all season. Really, penalties, the only negative I can speak on. Ingram was solid when required to be. It was a good first period. Hopefully the Oilers can carry this effort forward. Second period. Vegas penalty at 18:04, interference. Oilers goal at 17:38, R&H from McDavid and Hyman. Leon tries to tuck the puck in but is stopped, so passes to McDavid in the slot. However, when he passed it, it bounced off of Hyman's skate. McDavid fakes a shot and passes R&H on the other post, who has a wide open net, 3-0 for the Oilers. Then another Oilers goal at 12:15, Hyman from Nurse and R&H. R&H to McDavid, McDavid to R&H, then to Nurse, then to Hyman, and in. You can't draw up a prettier goal than this. It was just boom, 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 in. Just gorgeous. 4-0 Oilers. Oilers penalty at 7:54, Henrique for high sticking. Vegas goal at 7:01. Vegas uses Bouchard as a screen and picks the top left corner. 4-1 Oilers. End of the second, shots on goal are 17-18 for the Oilers, 4-1 for the Oilers. Like the first period, the only real issue is penalties taken. Otherwise, it's been two very solid periods. 20 more minutes and it's a W the team can be proud of. Really, the only thing other than discipline to be concerned with is the third line not really getting the looks you would hope for them. Rosevich has gotten some nice looks this game, but you can see there's some rust there. But that's not anything to be worried about, as it's his first game back. So come on, boys, get her done. Period 3. Oilers penalty at 16:29, Regula for hooking. Vegas goal at 16:08, power play goal, 4-2 for the Oilers. Vegas goal at 14:11. Puck is just bouncing all day. It must have hit like 5 different players and found its way into the back of the net. 4-3 for the Oilers. Vegas is really pouring it on in the third, and the Oilers are looking very scrambly out there with 8:43 remaining in the period. A Vegas penalty at 6:28, high sticking. Final 3 minutes, watching for when Vegas pulls Carter Hart. Hart is pulled at 2:09 remaining, 6-on-5 for Vegas. Oilers ice the puck with 47.2 seconds left in the third. Vegas takes a timeout, and that's the end of the game. Shots on goal, however, 26-20 for Vegas. So like I said, Vegas really poured it on in the third period. They got 12 shots on net in the third period. The Oilers got 3 all period. Oilers do win, however, 4-3. Oilers win, Oilers win, Oilers win. So believe it or not, this is the first time this year the Oilers have won on a back-to-back game. But after a masterful 40 minutes, we almost gave it away in the third, where Vegas outshot us 12-3. So would have liked to see more attention to detail in the third period. Honestly, my only big concern was our third line. It really was. They did not carry their load this game. Our top 6 were very good, and our fourth line did what you would expect a fourth line to do. But our third line is not getting the engagement we should expect from them. Safe bet we will see Fredericks back in the lineup Tuesday versus Calgary. The 3 stars, McDavid, 1 goal, 2 assists, and he takes over the scoring lead. R&H, 2 goals, 1 assist. And I'm going to give the 3rd star to Connor Ingram, and I'll explain why in a bit. For the Slugs, again, I'm not going to pick on any players. I'm just going to say the amount of penalties we took was concerning and not acceptable, and that was a terrible third period effort. They got to do better than that. We're still looking for that 60-minute game. Special mention to Leon and Hyman, who both had 2-point nights. McDavid was flying again and took over the league point race. RNH got 2 goals and 1 assist and could have had more. And Connor Ingram kept the team in the game in the third and played much better than he has in Bakersfield. As for the slugs, way too many penalties against, and the sloppy effort in the third is unacceptable. But we got the W, and that's all that matters. Oilers are now 18-13-6. Next game is Tuesday, December 23rd, game 38 versus the Calgary Flames, 7 p.m. on Sportsnet. And that's my video for recap for the day. If you like this video, leave a like, a subscribe, and a share. I'm trying to grow my channel, and a like, a subscribe, and a share does me wonders, and I do appreciate it. Takes 1 second to subscribe, costs you absolutely nothing, helps me immensely. Just hit the subscribe button on the bottom of the screen. And if you're watching this on Rumble, please follow my channel. Always feel free to leave a comment. I encourage everybody to leave a comment. Did you see the game the same way I did? I mean, I loved the first 40 minutes. I absolutely loved it. I think if we could get a full 60 minutes of that effort, we're golden. But unfortunately, we backslid in the third period. And usually it's our second periods where we backslid, so we're still looking for that 60-minute effort. Also, leaving a comment really does help me with the YouTube algorithm and getting more eyes on my videos. And as always, pew 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 and shit. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.